Okay, sorry. So if you don't do it well when it comes to when it comes to your design, even if you do a good prototype to it, prototype will not still be a bad design. That's just the reality of things. Prototype will not still be a bad design. So let me copy these ones. I'm just putting my ideas first. I'm putting them together. I don't know the direction I'm looking at. So since it's just a desert this thing, I'm going to look for. Let me start again. Let me search for it. Hero section. Let's say hero section. Let's start with hero section first. Let's start with hero section. Okay. I like this lady's picture. Let me take it. I like her picture. I like her picture. What else? Um, so I've not been seeing some good design here. I don't know why. But let's look at this one. Okay, let me just stop here. Let me stop it here. So I've gotten the images here. Now, because of the content you have, you need to what? You need to work with your content. Now, this your header is even wrong also. I don't know where you got that one from. It's very wrong. I don't know. It's very wrong. So let's just start with desktop. So let's say I'm using this kind of stuff. Then cream cool. Let's just create something very simple. Let's say cream cool. That's the name of the brand. Now, another thing that you have to pay attention to is depending on the brand you are working with, they have a kind of a vibe that they communicate. Now, you are looking at a creamy, a dessert, a parfait, or what's going on brand. That means you need to make it more exciting. More exciting in the sense that you want users that whenever they come to the website, you want them to feel hungry. By just coming to the website, they should feel hungry already. That's your aim. So even if you're not feeling hungry, you don't feel like ordering anything or getting anything, you need to make them feel hungry. You need to make them feel excited. That is your aim whenever you are trying to communicate on the website design. So you have to make that possible. And also, you have to do some things to make it playful. There are some brands that appear formal. There are some that appear informal. There are some that brand that appears uh, in between, they can be semi formal, and some can appear playful, some entertaining, stuff like that. You need to understand that okay, if I'm doing it for a playful brand, that means the kind of messaging I'll portray should be playful, not something so serious. Now looking at this one now, it's appearing to so serious. So then the kind of font I'm going to use also have to be playful. So I can use, let's say I'm using this font here, this crinkle. Let's say I'm using this font here. Let's say this is my font. Let me remove this line height. So let me take from your designs. I'm going to take from your designs too. You don't have choice. So let's say our navbar. I want to create our navbar. I can say products. I can say products. Let's say products. Let's say services. Let's say services and let's say contacts. Let me put one more. Let's say about us. About us. I'm going to make this one a button. Oh no, I don't have to make it a button. Let's say order now. Because we can say that we can make them order on our website directly. So this one add it to auto layout. Now the kind of color you use, your color is okay actually, but it has to be very technical with that one. This one auto layout, also auto layout, this one auto layout. Let me add them together to one auto layout. Change the gap to 24 thereabouts. Let's say 30. Then this one, the color. I think ChatGPT should to give you some colors. Let's say 16, 32, no, 24. Let's use 24. The color. Let's use something between. See something between pink or something like that. It's a desserts website, so we have to be appear. And this make is giving us feminine vibe. I need something around this. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, now let me change this one. I can change this one to black just to make it like a logo. And then this one, let me flatten it. I want to flatten it, create stroke. Let me flatten it again. Let me see. Let me just make everything the same color. Let's say this is our branch. Let's say this is our branch. Yeah, we are good with this. Now I said something about what's gonna making it appear playful. It doesn't have to be very serious. So this one is there. I can add this one like this to auto layout. Add this one to it, auto layout. Then my navbar 1440. Centralize it. Centralize it. Then put this one to auto. Push it. Then my padding is going to be for my margin. Let's say I'm using this. Then 20. So my navbar is ready. I'm just going to use like off-white. My navbar is ready, and that's it. I have a very sweet navbar. Now I'm looking at this. This mood board that I've generated. I've gotten this one. I've gotten this one. Now I told you that I need this picture. I like the way it is. So I can use AI. There is an AI on your Figma. You can say remove background. I can use that one to remove the background. Let's say it's going to be like. So some AI features are integrated to your Figma account. You can see how it's removed the background. So you don't have to take it elsewhere to go and remove the background. You can see how the background is being removed. So let's say we have this one. It's already communicating an idea already. Now our content. Let me use this content here. So we have this. So you can say get excited and feel the. I'm just using it from my head. I don't have any content. Get excited and feel the vibe. So I'm saying this one like this. So I have this kind of font here. This font is looking somehow. Let me adjust the letter spacing. Let me make it bold also. Okay. And feel the vibe. So you can see how my content, especially my hero section, is talking to the picture I'm using. Now, if you come to this website, you always get excited because of the content. You can see the content. I like the font size you use actually for here, but using it for this part is kind of off. So I have this one. It says get excited and feel the vibe. I have this one. Very good for me to make do with. I can go ahead and continue with this. They are in the supporting text. I need a supporting text. So let me take this one out. Now your supporting text does not have to be too much. It's just like one sentence is okay. One sentence of around, let's say, 10 words is too much. So I can just look at this one. Let me just look at it. Let me just keep it as this. It doesn't have to be too much. You're not doing too much. You're not doing too much. This is my button here. Sorry. It's too sharp for a playful brand. So I'm going to make it 16. Then I need a copy of it here. Then this lady, let me take it back also. Send it to the back. So I have this. I think my margin should be 100. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to make my margin 100. Let's make it 100. Yeah. So look at what we have gotten by just using the right kind of fonts. The spacing between this one is too much, so I can adjust it also. Come to your line height, and put that 100. So I have this design. I have this design ready for me. Look at it. Compared to what we have here, it gives your eyes direction. It gives you insight of what to expect. You can say that, okay, this is what I expect from the website. Gets excited and feel the vibe. I've not used any more color than just white and black so far. The only color that is like the primary color is this orange, and I use it for the button, and that's it. So every other is still pure black and white. Pure black and white. So always look at how to communicate your ideas with text. You don't have to blur it with a lot of text. You don't have to make it so tight. And so I hope you are following me, please. So this is how to make it now. So this is how to just make it instead of just putting a lot of images there and stuff like that. Like this is okay like this. It's just very okay. Now I can say, okay, I need this kind of shape here. I just want to make it exciting. Actually, let's say I want to make it exciting for my users to come up. I don't want it to be very plain. I can just say what's it called now? I will need a rectangle actually. So let's say I draw a rectangle on it. I want to have that kind of curve distance. So just press enter on your rectangle. Then you need to bend it. So I need some parts there goes up, some parts there comes down. So I can click on this part, click on this part, and click on this part. So I have like 3 nodes there. Then I can come to bend. The parts that I want to bend up, I can just bend it as this. Then this other part, I can also bend it. Then this part also, I just bend it based on how I want it to be. I think this one can be like this. Let's see something like this. And we are okay. Now, just cancel it here. And that's it. So I can make this one, let's say I make it this same orange color that I have here. I make it the same orange color. Send it to the back. You can send it to the back. And with that, I have my hero section ready. You can see how exciting it looks. Let's say I want it to be very small. I can make it something like this. My hero section is set for me. Then I can now start adding more sections to it. Now, I noticed something about the design here. Now, when you are adding section, let's say for example, now I'm done with the hero section and I need to add more section. I told us that we can drag this one down, right? But this one is appearing too big for the hero section. So I'm going to crop it. Let's say I just want it to be something like this. Something like this is okay. Then this guy here, let's say I just want it to be something like this, very small. let's say I want it to do something like this. So we have this. What's going on? We have this. We have this hero section as this. Sorry, I'm coming. So we have this hero section as this. Now, if I'm going to add another section to it, there is a small rule I always tell students to follow when adding sections. Let's say I want to add another section to it now. Let's say I want to add our product page to it. Now I can use this same font size that I've used here for my product page. Let's say our product. Remember, this is your headline, is your H1, right? Is your H1. Sometimes you can still use your H1 for other sections. It's fine, it's good. But sometimes you can try to reduce it. So you can use your H2. So let's say I'm using my H2. My H2 can be let's say divided by 1.25. So this is my H2, 76. Let's say this is my H2, 76. So definitely, anywhere so this H1, which is my biggest font size, anywhere I'm having hero section, I'm just using that H1. Then anywhere I'm having another section, I'll be using H2. So this is my H2. Now, there's a rule I always give students that whenever you're designing each section and you are trying to differentiate those sections from each other. So for example, now we have this one here. We have this hero section stopping here. So you can press Alt on your keyboard and click on the text first. Press Alt on your keyboard, then take your mouse up. Now it's going to show you some numbers. So if you look at this part here, it's showing you the distance between your elements to this left hand side. You can see 524. To the right hand side, 523. To this one there, to this hero section part, you can see it's 107. So I always like students that whenever you're doing it, let the space between your hero section or your first section and the next section should be around 100 to 150. So it can be between 100 to 150. In that case, it's not looks jam-packed like this one. You can see that. Looking at this one, there's no much demarcation between this one and this one. It's looking as if it is appearing as one. So let me copy this one here. Let me copy this content here. So you can see what I did here. The demarcation between this your text here and the edge, the end of this your hero section, press Alt, is 150. Now the spacing between this one and this one, this text, this subtext, and this text here is 20. So those are the spacing rules that you have to put in mind whenever you are designing. So we have this product page coming up very. Let me just copy this one. It's just what you have. I'll be using also. I think you did not use auto layouts here. Okay, frame selection. Oh, maybe scrolling. That's nice. Let me just remove the frame selection first. Okay, there's auto layout actually. So let me put it. The spacing is too much. It's too much actually. It's too much. Now we have something like this, which is quite okay. We have something like this, but the spacing between this bottom part and even the text is too small. But let's just assume that this is what we have. Let's just assume this is what we have. It's looking like it already. So I'm to drag this section down. So look at what we have now. We have this beautiful design. So this one to this one, 80. Let's make it 60. So look at what we have here now. You can see our hero section speaking to the design straight up. Then our products, we have it as this. Then we have this button, order now. The way you design it is appearing that this order now is not part of this section. So I'm just going to copy this order now and bring it here. So I have this order now. Let me look at the spacing between this order now and this frame here. 93. Let me use 100. Perfect. Now I'm done with this order now. This our products. Now let's say I want to proceed to another section now. I'm going to drag this thing down. Then let's say send gifts. You are designing the send gifts. Now, if you look at how the progression of things is, we have our hero section, our products, then the next section is going to be here. So if I want to create another section, I can continue with the white color actually, but to maintain what's going on, to give users that ability of knowing that, okay, you have left one section and you are now in another section, I can use another color. So what I can use, I can put a rectangle there just to make it like a frame. So let me use this orange color that we have been using actually. So I'm going to check the spacing also. So the spacing, the top of this rectangle to the bottom of this button. So I'll click on the rectangle, press Alt, take it to this part. So the ideal rule I gave is that between 100 to 150. So this is 147. I'm going to make it 150. So that way, we have successfully created a section like this for our product. So what are you going to do now? You're going to press F on your keyboard and drag over those spaces. So as you can see now, I've dragged over it and that's added them to a frame. Okay, this one is not in a frame. Where is it now? This one does not enter into the frame. So I'm just going to drag it inside from my layer panel. Okay, so let me hide it. You can see they are now in a frame. This frame I just created. Let me add the white color to it. And that is it. So like this, I have this frame like this. Now that's just a better way of designing it. You design in frames so that whenever you are working, it's going to help your work better. So this one is supposed to be 0. Okay. Now we have these products. Then this other section here now, we have let's say what's the name of this section now? Let's say send gifts. Send gifts. Let's say that's the name of this section here. Let me centralize it. I'm going to check the top of this text to this top part also. Remember 100 to 150. So let me check. This is 128. Let me just make it 130. So I don't want to show you by when I'm previewing my design, some section are now showing in another section. I don't want that to happen. I just want that a section per time. A section per time. That's what I'm trying to achieve. I hope you are following me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so just pay attention to it. I'm going to look at everybody's design because I've checked your design and I noticed some mistakes there. So I'm just going to put attention on those things so that you can see. Now look at the preview of what we have. Look at the preview of what we have. You can see, get excited, feel the vibe. You can know what the website is straight up without you messing around. Can you see? So once I start scrolling, you can see our products shows me everything I need to know about the product. There is nothing like our product is very close to this this hero section. You can see the demarcation, the spacing. That's what makes your design. Oh, there's prototype there. I like it. That's what makes your design looks neat and good. Now look at it. I finished this product. I'm coming to send gifts. You can see the demarcation also. Once I'm on send gifts section, I can only see that section. Not that send gifts and this one is very close together. You cannot easily see the differences. So that's that on that. Let me see if I can do some things with this part here. Let me flip it. Should I flip it? Let's see. Let me just leave it, Jerry. Don't let me stress myself. We still have a lot of things to cover. So that's just how to do this thing. Or maybe I should, if possible, maybe you can let me request access to edit so that I can drop this correction in your file. So grant me the access to edit your file so that I can drop the file for you. Then. Now moving on to the next person, that's me. So I see what you did here. I like it. I like how you do both light version and dark version. Like very good. I like it already. I like it already. However, there are some corrections that I would like to make. Your section is very good. I like your choice of image is very good, but I can only see the image. I can't necessarily see the what's gonna the text there, which is an issue because you need to communicate to your users also. In as much you are trying to entice them, you are trying to make them feel safe, you are trying to portray a good what's gonna a good business model to them that okay, this is who we are, blah 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 that. But also you still need to communicate to them. Now, this is your hero text here. It's not that there. It's really conflicting with your background. Let me see if I can copy the file and make adjustment to it. So let me request access also. So grant me, all of you should grant me access to edit your file so that I can be dropping the corrections there also. Okay, so let me look at this one. Let me look at the second one also. The second one also, I like it also. Okay. Okay, you've granted me access to edit. Okay, that's good. Continue. So it's reloaded. Let me see. Let me, Jomo, let me request. I've requested access to edit also. You can grant me the access also. Okay, now let me just edit it right from here. Let me hide your grid. So look at what you have here. Your text is very good. Your text is very good. I mean the fonts you use, the text, what's it called? The typeface you use. But the way it is, it's not showing very well. So that means we need to adjust that. Then also, you don't write hero section like that. Don't write it one by one. Write it something like this. So, and also it's not bold. Let's make it bold. Then spacing, this spacing is too much. Let's adjust the letter height. Let's say 65. You can see that it's getting better. Now, this is your image. It's good, but let's add the layer to it. Let's just click on the fill color. Just add a black color. Just add the black color to it. 000. Add the black color to it. Then adjust your opacity to like maybe 65 or let's say 45. Thereabouts. I'm coming. Let me do before and after so that you can see where we are coming from and where we are. So this is your own. I will not touch your file. So let me put this one here. So before and after. So that you can see how design is. How just little tweaking to your design can make your design, that can elevate your design. So I make this one bold. I make this one this. Then your image, I say let me just add the black opacity to it. Now look at what we have. It's giving us a good vibe already. Let's make it, I think 96 is too much. Let's use 72. Now your font also is small. 14 ABBA. 14 for a website. No, now. Let's make it white. This one, I like it. Okay. This other secondary color, we can just make it instead of what's going on. Let's just make it white. Since your primary color is kind of good. The primary color is good. Let's make the secondary this one. This one is too small, so let's make it 24. Then let me make this one 80 or 82. 70. Now look at what we have. Look at what we have here. I think I can still adjust the image a bit. Let me use 45. Then this one, they are not showing very well. Is it picture or what? We can elevate them. Let's use white instead, since our background is black. Since our background is black, let's just change it to something like this. Coloring. So look at what we have already. But I don't think this is even necessary actually. We can just take it out. Let our image speak to it. So we have this. Look at it with this. You can see that it communicates to you directly. And if possible, you can even make this one a video. If you can make it a video or maybe a GIF image or maybe a short video around 5 seconds and you do the prototype for it, it's going to be very, very sweet. It's going to be very, very sweet. Just if you can make it, let me drop the comment to it. Make it a short video. It's going to be very sweet. If you are prototyping it and you are showing it online, people is going to love it. I like your header. Your header is very good, and that's it. I don't have much comment to say on that. I love this part. I love this part here. I love this part here. But I think the best thing we can do is just to make it white. Can make it white. Why this one can be as this. And I like the font you use also. The font is giving luxury, not just plain. That's one of the things that you have to pay attention to. If you are dealing with luxury, there's a way luxury are. If you are dealing with something playful like dessert, something like this, there's a way they tend to appear. If you are dealing with if you are dealing with corporate firms or corporate organization, there's a way they expect you to communicate to them. So it's very important. I like this. This one is too far away. Let's just put it close to this other one. Then I only think maybe you just have to. I think these are good. I don't have any comment on that. I also think maybe you did a prototype on it somehow. I don't know. Maybe I was checking one person's. I was seeing the prototype. Let me see. Now look at it. If you can make this one a video, so that when people come on this video of the house will be playing and stuff like that, it's going to be very neat. Just look at it. Like look at it. Now this part, I think this is many parts we need to work on. Some of these texts are not showing because of the sizes you use. So you just will have to work on your sizes, especially these sizes. Can make it. The sizes are not showing. It's very hard to say. I wonder how you're able to even design it and sit on your laptop if the sizes are this small. I don't know what you have done there, but I'm trying to adjust this thing. Maybe you should just do it yourself. Just adjust this font size. Then this is your image also. I think there's a text on it. Where is it now? Okay, there's no text, so it's just an image. It's an image. So let me just.
There's a text inside though.
There's a text inside, but this is a picture. It's just a picture now. Look at it. It's just a picture.
No, there's text inside the picture. It's just that the text is not now showing.
Yeah. Let me. Of house. Let's house. I'm using the AI to generate image for this section actually. So those are the things you have to pay attention to. The AI that you are using on Figma is going to help you a lot. Like, okay, look at it now. He has given me another picture. Let me use this one. Where is it now? He has changed it now. Where is it? Let me say replace, sorry. It's image of just swimming pool. Nano banana, you can see nano banana GPT. Let's just edit it and change it. Oh yeah. Change. So while we're waiting for this one to come up, let me look at the. And now this is what I'm looking for now. Change this to this. Why is still the image, the text showing? That's my issue. Oh, there's a text
Well,
at the
you know,
background.
yes.
I was wondering, like, why is the text still showing? Like, I was confused. I thought it was the image that was having the. I thought it was the image that was having the text. That's why I was trying to use AI to remove the text. So your text is small. Actually, it's small. I won't lie. It's too small. So we can make this 100%. 100%. 100% as this. I don't think you should add any image on it. Don't add any text on it. It's just okay as this because you are trying to communicate our services. So you don't have to add block of text again on it. So this text here is already speaking to your image here. Are you following? So the text you are having at this your left hand side should speak to your image, not that you are having text on text again. And that's it. So what you can add more to this is add testimonials. Add testimonials to it. Add testimonial to it, then your footer. And I think that's all on that. So let me look at this second part here. This second part here. Let me hide this one. The second part, I like it also. I like the direction also that you use, but you can remove this. I'm coming. Let me confirm something. Okay. I was trying to get if you are using AI to design it or you design it yourself. Which one do you use? Do you use AI or you design it yourself?
I designed it myself.
Ah. So, confess now. Nobody will know. Confess now.
I designed it myself, honestly.
Wow, that's good. That's good. If you design it yourself, that's good then. Because if you have used AI, I think I used one AI to design one website at the time, and it's looking like this website. So let me show you guys. That's how I was trying to look at it and see if you actually design it yourself or AI. But if you design it yourself, okay, look at it here. So I use AI for it. So look at this part, and I think you have it in your own part also. This part here. Okay, I've seen where you designed yourself. I've seen inconsistency with your icon. So you designed yourself. This icon is wrong. So this is actually good. I like the way you use another direction for your hero section. Then your text. I think the only issue I'm having is your text, which is small, but your header is good. This is good, but this one I'm looking at. Let me remove the auto layout first. What is there? Shift control change. Let me remove that. You don't need to add. Let's bring this one here. This one is in. Just remove the auto layout of this one. Align it. Hey, what did I do? Okay. So I just stretch the image to get a bit bigger, and this one. And I think that's it. That's just the little I just did here, which is very good. So this one, your image, your text here are not showing. Just adjust that. This is good also. There's nothing much for me to. This is good also. There's nothing much for me to touch here. Then this your footer is not there. Your footer. It's not footer. No footer. Your footer. So adjust your footer. Adjust your footer. But this is a good design. This is a good design. So just take note of the correction I made mention of. Good correction. I like the way you use black and white. Black speaks luxury. Also, white also speaks luxury. Depending on the mode you are, you can use black to communicate. You can also use white to communicate. So it's a very good design. Now, Jomo, let me go to your file. Continue. And let's. I hope you are getting something, please. So don't mind us that we are still doing online class. So the space we are preparing to use is still not available at the moment. That's why we okay. So we have Okada. I like this your design. I like this your design, especially this one there. I like it. I like it. I like it. However, there is some issues that I have with it. The issues I have with it is your text. For the image, your image is very good. I think you get a very good image. But the issue I'm having is still with your text. Is your text. So let me just duplicate it to one side and show you possibility of what you can do differently that will make your design looks nice. Now, Okada, how it works, blah 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 blah. Now this is your header. Your header, your navbar. I'm not sure I'm the one that taught you this one though. Size 24, medium. It's too bold. Let me just drop a comment here. You have to make it a component. I can't really edit it. Too bold. You can just use regular for it. Use regular for your nav links. Use regular for nav links and semi bold for the button. Now, that is that on that part. So let me come here. What am I doing again? I can just putting auto layout, everything auto layout. Now your hero section is not heroing, no. Your hero section is not heroing. Then why do you use black and orange? Why? Why do you use black and orange? You could have used. You could have just used. Let me just remove this one there. Let me remove this one and let me find one hero section and bring it. Yes. Black and orange. Like she. Okay, right. So this one semi code Okada. Well, let's see how it's goes. Let me paste to replace. This your orange save is appearing 2 points. Let me see. You can use another color for your brand. This is your orange. I don't really fancy it. Or can we use this yellow? Let's see. Let's use this green. I'm looking at the color we can use. Let's use this green instead. Let's use this green. Let's use this green for your brand. Let's use green. And let's see how it goes. It should be able to work now. This is your. Yeah. Let's see. Now your hero section I said is not heroing because it's not clear. So I'm going to revamp it. I'm going to revamp it. I'm going to revamp it. I'm going to revamp it to something better. Then this your part. This your search. It's not going well. Or it's not going well. I like this your part here, but this your hero. It's not heroing. So what can we do? We have this text here. Anyway, Lagos, get in minutes. Very short and very direct. I like that one. Then your button, Abba. Let's put this one at this side. Auto layout everywhere. Kilote. Mujib. Now, so you like auto layout? Not this one. So your hero section is so small. So what can we do? Let's up it. Let's up it to something like this. Anywhere in Lagos. Get there in minutes. So we have this one coming here. This one is okay. Let me check the 100. Okay, 100. This one okay. Since we have changed our color from this one, I'm just going to use this screen. I'm going to use this screen for this one. So let's move towards screen side. And let's make this one towards black side. No, let's do strength. Okay. If you can't hear me, please let me know so that I can. Now this color, it is solid Google. Yeah. So we have this font. What font do you use? Enter. Let's use another font. Let's use Manrope. Let's use Manrope. I think -2 is okay. So it's 80. Okay. So I'm using Manrope for you. Let's move this one 22. Look at it. It's looking mature now. Just look at it. Just changing some fonts. Now you don't have to be using enter every day. Enter. Explore more fonts. Explore. Explore. When you explore, you're going to see a lot of things. You're going to see a lot of good things. Now look at what you have compared to this. Just by changing the font and changing the color and the background. So what do you have here? Book a ride. It's the same principle. Website design should be the least of your problem. I've said it again, over and over again. Website design should be the least of your problem. Sorry, not that personal. Drive with us. Change this one to secondary. Just copy it. Change it to what? Secondary. Hello.
I could not hear you before.
Yeah, my network disconnected. I don't know why. I'm trying to connect back now. Let me share my screen again. Okay. So, Jomo,
Where is it
hope you have.
recording?
Yes, I'm recording.
I'm with you.
Hope, hope you are seeing what I'm doing actually.
Yes, sir, I'm seeing it.
And you can see the differences coming up.
Yes.
So, how do you feel about this kind of design now?
Makes sense now.
So that's it now. Now, what do we need to do? We need image here, right? Just to communicate with what we have. Image here. So let's search for image. Biker. Let's search for biker. This are not biker. This one let's say bike man. This one.
Put Okada.
Okay, let's search now. Let's see. Okada did here. But we can't. Can we see a good Okada man?
Rider.
Okay, rider. Rider. Now all this funny rider is bringing you.
Dispatch rider.
What is it?
Dispatch rider.
Okay, dispatch right there. Okay, now we have born again right there. So all those ones that was bringing before are just what's gonna. I think I can go with this one, but I want someone. I want the one with image, with human image. This one is showing half person, but okay, let's look at this one. Um, let's see. Copy. Let me copy it. Let me copy it and okay, let's paste it here. Now we have our guy here. You can use AI to remove the background. To remove, very simple, very genial. Now what else do we need? It's not aligning with our brand color. Our brand color is green, and the guy is putting on words. You can say edit with prompt. You can say change the color to green. Let's see. I'm supposed to say change the orange. Change the orange color in the image to green. I think that's better. If I said change the color to green, I can change everything to green like that. So let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Okay, look at what we have here now. This is before, this is after. But why is still having a black distance? So let's remove background again. To remove the black background. Good. AI. You guys, you should be using AI. See AI doing sweet work for you. So I want to crop this guy. I want to crop some part of it of something like this because it's getting longer than my hero section actually. So let's say we have something like this, which is very good, right? Now I can come here. This part you are trying to. Okay, I think we still made this one here. This one that we are having here. First of all, let me auto layout again. So let me first of all change the text. Let me change the text size. The text. I've changed it now. Okay. This one. Okay, even use mix. Let's do something like this. You don't have to put all of this one. You put it. This one rectangle. Right. Done. Let me align it. Okay. Color, the black color is 2. I've told you don't be using solid black in your design. Don't be using solid black. Okay, I think I can bring this one down. Okay. Now we have it as this. Very good, very solid. Now I can bring a rectangle here just to cover up for this space here. This one's here now. Let me take them up. Let me bring this one down. It's appearing too tight. So this is what we have. This one is appearing too tight. Let me add them to auto layout. Okay. Now this your search this thing that you have here. It's just going to look like the one May did. I think she did something there. somewhere like this. Let me look at it. It's just going to be something like this. It's just going to be something like this that you're going to use. It's just frame selection, no, not auto layout. If you have used auto layout now, it would have been better. Just something easy. I'll just drag and drop, adjust everything sharp. So something like this. Corner radius 4, let's say 16. So all these your stuff that you have here, you bring it there. And that is it for that section. Very sweet, very good. Now, this is your card here. I don't know what you are trying to achieve there. Now, this one is not showing. You are putting this red color on the background. I don't even know that there's something there. Yeah? Don't do like that, though. If you do like that, they will arrest you. Please. Don't do like that. Don't do like that, please. So, adjust it. Adjust it. Let's adjust it. Adjust it and use a good color. Look at what we have here now. Then this part too, a lot of text. Your hierarchy is not there. A lot of text. The same thing applies there. I don't know where you see review like this. If you want to check for review, testimonials, go to community. You are going to see different templates that you can see. Take it and adjust it to fit into what you are designing. And I hope you are following me, please. Do you get it? Then this card that you have here is too small. Look at it, it's too small. It's too small. Look at it, it's too small. Who is that?
It's me.
Okay.
You know that when you want to split the cards into three inside a frame.
Yes.
Sometimes, how do we do it? Because sometimes it's either it's too choking or one is coming outside.
Okay. Now, for example, now let's say you want to create those three cards like this. You want to put it here. Now your margin is 100, right? So let's say your margin is 100 to the left, 100 to the right. So come to your width and say minus 200. Centralize it. So we have it as this. Then divide your value by the number of grid you want. Let's say divided by 3. That means my grid, the width of my grid will be around 413. 413.33. So if I duplicate it now, sorry, what's that? If I duplicate it now, this is it. 1, 2, and 3. Let me change this one to this and this one to this. So, but there's no space between them. That means I need to account for the space between them. So I can select them all together. And you can see 413. Let me say I change it to 410. I can change the space between them to like 10. It's still too small. So that means I can change their size, especially the width. Actually, I'm concerned about the width. Let's say the width to let's say 405. And I change their spacing between them to 20, which is something like this. So with this, I know that I can delete this one. I know that when I'm bringing my text, when I'm bringing my text, everything should to fit into this width. So look at it now. Let's say I bring it like this. I'll just keep it this way. Now, this one, I can delete this one. 1, 2. Let me replace content. Look at it. Comparing to what we have before here. So I just use that shape that I drew earlier to know the size of one card. So since I know that one card is going to be this size, I can easily adjust one to fit into that resolution. Then I will duplicate the rest and adjust the content inside of it. And that's how it's going to be like. Very simple. So, Jomo, finish up your design. I've already given you a direction of what you should do. I'm expecting a very good design from you on moving forward from this part here. Just finish up the design, make it look good. It's already looking good like this, looking good, looking mature. So finish up the design. Now let me move to Alex's own. Is Alex on this call? Okay, Alex is there.
Yes, sir.
So, Alex, I check your work. I really like your work. I really like your work. However, there are some things that I will make mention of. I think I also said it in the class. I said this in the class just now. I said it in the class. So whenever you are designing websites, there are some things that you have to pay attention to. Now, your design is very solid. Your design is very solid. The alignment is there, the color is there, and everything looks well arranged. But the missing part from all of this is life. When you say life, like there is no life to it. That's just the only thing. There is no life. You are dealing with a sports brand, and I can't see anything exciting. I'm only seeing color. I'm only seeing text, which is very nice. But I don't see players. I don't see emotion. There's nothing to give me emotion. Like this part is almost giving me emotion, but the emotion is not there. It's not there. The emotion is not there at all. Like the emotion is not there. That's the missing part from it. So this part, this is your hero section also. I think let me see. The size is big, 84. Don't I have Aventa? Come in. Why is it showing me this?
That's the font I use, sir.
Okay. Maybe if possible, we can reduce the font size. Then the line height, because I don't have the font size, so it's not allowing me to edit it.
Okay.
So then this line height, you can reduce it so that it will look so close to that. Let me just bring it to the side also so that then this guy here, we don't need it. We don't need the guy there. This is your image. This is your image. You need something else there. This part, I'm thinking, since you're using something like white and neon color, it's possible you can add something like this to this text here. Maybe, I don't know, okay. Aventa. Here, Aventa. I don't have Aventa. So let's say you can add like maybe instead of this, you can have like maybe 10 plus. Instead of writing 18, you can write 10 plus. So the plus now will be for the neon green. So plus will be neon green. Then the same thing for this, instead of writing 36 states, you can write 30 plus. So that it's going to look consistent with this white and neon that you have here. Now, games are made for champions. Like, I don't know, is there a picture there or what? I can't really see because I checked the prototype. I see the prototype, you did the prototype to it, but the prototype part is for this engineer for Nigerian part. But for these other parts, okay. But there should be an image there. That's just my concern. There should be image there. The image will make it look exciting, more exciting for people to engage with. And there's no image there. It's just Super Eagles FC, green, basketballers. Like nothing is just showing there. Pin squads, combats. Like make it exciting. Make it exciting. Now, maybe when you are done with this section, you can have another section here. Before you come to this black one, you can have another section here. You can have another section here that will just be for like images of, it can be for images, it can be for videos, or maybe carousel. Come in. Like gallery. like gallery sort of thing. So I'm coming. Let me get some images. Layers, images. Copy. Coming. Okay. Just like this. Let me use this guy. Hey, you see this guy here? So looking at this, you can see how I added images to it. So by adding images like this, it's going to give your website life. Now you have a lot of content. You are reading, but you come to this section now. You are seeing a lot of life. Like you can see life, you can see motions. You can say, okay, these are images of things happening here. Then after that, you can now bring these feature sections. I think there is a prototype on that part there. So let me drag this one down. Let me put this one here. Now this part here, you can just make it instead of breaking into two, just make it one single line. It's just taking too much space. This space is too empty. The white space is too much. Make this one like single line. Single line instead of two. Make it single line. Then drag this on top. Then drag this on top. Then this part, I think there's a prototype on it. I like it. I like the prototype you have on it. It's good. Then this part too. This part, I like the way you break them by using color. So when you're in one section, you have one color. When you're having another section, you have another color. This part here, make it single line also. Instead of up in plane, then breaking it, just make it single line. Single line. Make it single line. But I don't like this. I don't like this. These steps. I don't like these steps. You can check for inspiration. Check for inspiration on that part. Check inspo on that part.
So why I do it like that is because there is a prototype on it. So it's like
There's a
there's an
prototype.
over effect. There's an over effect on it.
Let me see. No, this is not the kind of over effect I'm expecting. Just make it plain. It doesn't have to have over effect like that.
Okay.
Just make it plain. I like the over effect that we have here already. I like it. But this over effect, since your color is green, maybe you can just, instead of using green, you can make it green actually, so that when you over.
I tried using green, but the fact that that little section below the
Okay,
the text is already green, so it's the opacity is very deceiving.
showing very well. Maybe
Yes, sir.
maybe when you make this card green, then this peel that you're having here can change to maybe black, something like that.
Okay, sir.
So that when you over on it, it will change. So then this
Then
part
there's
here,
another
you can,
prototype on the
which
games
part?
part. Games.
Is it this one?
The top part, sir. No, the top part. Yeah, this
This
one. Games made for champions.
let me see. I can't see any prototype on it though.
No, just scroll down, sir. Scroll down. The next section.
Yeah, I see this one. I'm saying that you should have
Okay.
what's gonna images there.
Yes. I'm not done with that.
Okay, like you should have images there. Then this one, instead of two lines, make it one line, just one single line is okay.
One line.
One, one single line is okay. Just one single line is okay. Then uh, this part here, I like this section. I like this section. I like this section. But instead of having another of this one there, this one is just talking about what people are saying about it. You can just put image there. It's already speaking to one thing already. You can just put an image there. Maybe community of people talking. Coming. Let me see. Let's say children playing playing ball. Coming. I think this one should go. This one looks more professional. Oh God. Coming. So something like this.
Okay.
Something like this. So by using image, it makes your work relatable.
Okay.
Having a lot of text on your websites is just make your website seem as a book. Like people is just reading book. That is it. But once you start introducing images, not too much, just
Okay.
images to it. Especially when it comes to, and also when it comes to images on website design, people always relate more to human image more than avatars or more than illustrations. At least I can see that okay, this person is a real
Okay,
person
so.
compared to using avatars, compared to using illustrations. Illustrations can still work also, but once you use human image, it's going to speak well. See, man. Let's see, man. Let's see this one. I don't know why Osimhen came to my mind, but let's see how it is. What else? Osimhen. I think this one too. I hope other people are following through also. Please follow through. It's very important. Even what we were supposed to do today, we've not been able to do it. But if what we did now is just what we are doing today, I think it's good. But because I've given you guys some directions.
Because
You know,
well,
this,
as you remove the background now, will that place
yeah,
not be playing?
yeah. What do you say?
And as you remove the background, okay, you want
Yes,
it to take the color of the.
I want you to take the color of the background. That's why I removed the background. So I want to do a little bit of graphic design here, Sha. So let's say something like this. See, man. Oh, it's not inside of the frame. I'm hearing myself 2 times. I'm hearing how many times now? So we have Osimhen here. Let me just crop it. Now, just look at what we have here and look at what you have there. This text here. Let me change this text. So let's say line height. Let's say auto. Where's the line height? Something like this. I don't know the kind of font Alex uses, but this one, Rethink Sans, okay. I'll use something like this and get over with it. Your font also is small here. This one is too small. 13 is too small. You can use 16 thereabout. So we have something like this. And what else do we need to do? So just compare it with what. Yeah, you can see my screen again.
I can see it. So it's not, if the image is entering into the text, there's nothing wrong with it, right?
Image is entering to the text, like this blue frame around it, Abby.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. Once you have add your text together as what's gonna as maybe frame or auto layout, it doesn't matter like that.
Okay.
You see that now. So adding this one together, you can see how it gives lives to this than this. Now, even some of this container that we have here now, you can even now bring it. I can even bring this one. And use. Let's see. Let's see. I can bring this one.
Siemens picture.
What do you say?
The two Siemens pictures, did you clip them together?
No, I didn't clip it together. I just put it on top of each other.
Okay.
So this one is behind and this one is on top. And that's it. So back to this part also. Okay, this part also, I said you should just make everything single line. And that's it. Then this part also, very simple and straightforward. Like this part is just okay as this. This part you can even add. Okay, I think the city is also good. The city is good like this. It doesn't have to be so dramatic. And just look at it. Look at what you have. Look at what you have before and after. Just by adding images to it, you can see the differences it gives. It gives lives to the design. Now let me check the second part. I think I'll spend a lot of time on that part. Now this one is looking like you outsource your design to May to do for you, because I'm seeing some similarities here. So the reason I said I gave it to May is this part. This part is looking like May's style of design. You can just easily make it read the Ultimate Sports Arena that way, instead of something like this. Then this one, let me see. Your text size is small. This is okay. This is okay too, but your hero section now is appearing so small. So I'm going to do is just I'm going to drag this one up. Is it inside the frame? Let me click contents. Yeah. Now, this small card that you have here is not really visible. Because why? Our background is black, and they're also black in color. So they're not really contrasting well. So what we can do is to make them we can make them white. Let's make them white. Let's see if white will work. Let's make them white. Just to make, I think one or two is okay. I think something like this is good. Then this one, I'm just saying not only out everywhere. You guys I want to use not only as a king. All content. I like the style of button you use here. You do not use a regular button, but coming here, you now use something similar. So that's wrong. Just stay consistent. If you are using the style of button, are you following? So if you are using the style of button, just make it consistent. Instead of using a regular button again, just stay consistent with it and finish it up that way. Then this part, I believe is a scroller, so we can just drag it up. What I'm just doing is just space. Do you design this thing yourself? Let me ask. Alex.
This one that you're editing right now was on Figma Make, but the first one was myself.
Because the frame name is appearing to arrange for you guys to do.
Container.
How come? But it's a good approach. It's a good approach. The reason why I did not want for us to start with the Figma Make is because if you can't design it yourself, if Figma Make design something for you, you won't know what to do. You won't know the right approach to adjust it, because what Figma Make is going to give you is a generic design. It's going to look at what people have been designing so far and just give you something in line with that. So this one too, you can add images to it. For example, now this one, I'll just add images to it. The same way this for this part here. So, the same way part here, this goes, but so do for this part. Just add an image at the background, then add a text on it. So the same for all of these ones. But something else is a good arrangement to it. So I think that's our time today, actually. I hope we gain something, please. Check through the design, check through the questions, and check through the new collection. I'm not giving me access to edit your file, though. So I can drop the correct, they can just work on it. So just with it. So once I did it, I will just drop it for you, so you can make your correction to it and continue from there. So that way, it's going to help you work faster and work easier. Now, to the business of today, which is...
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Could you go back to that design on my own?
Okay.
Yeah, the first one.
This one.
Yes, sir. I already made some changes, so I want to be sure if it works like that.
Yeah, but if you can remove this number.
Okay.
This thing I think I've seen somewhere. Okay. I did see some. I thought you can remove this text here.
Okay.
Just remove the text. You already have text here already. It's going to be too. So portfolio that but now simply of your any question you want to say, you want people what this is my capacity, this is what I'm to that for peace. Now, portfolio outline and people to know ability to know your to know how to think and how you can be a designer. So that's what portfolio has to do. So when portfolio likes and the likes like that, your credibility, they want your level to how you can think, how you can make research, how you combine colors together. That's what portfolio is about. And we have a lot of portfolio websites, a lot of portfolio platforms that people use to showcase themselves. So we have the likes of social media. You have the likes of social medias. You have social media platform. The likes of Facebook, the likes of Instagram, the likes of Twitter, the likes of LinkedIn. Use those ones as portfolio also. You can share them. People can see you out. You can even your WhatsApp also. WhatsApp. There are social medias that you can post your work to showcase what you do and the likes like that. So when you are putting your work out there, people are seeing it. People are seeing your progress. People are seeing how you can design. People are seeing your skill levels and the likes like that. Those are what it means by showcasing yourself. And also, we have some other portfolio websites that you can also use to keep your website, your designs curated. We have the likes of Behance. We have the likes of Behance. We have the likes of people, which are the most common ones. Then you can even do if you have a chance do a personal website. Now, Behance do a lot of this just have them that you can use to showcase portfolio. On Facebook, you can use Facebook to showcase yourself. You can use Instagram, you can use Twitter, you can use LinkedIn, you can use WhatsApp sales. Allows you to showcase is and using as portfolio. But the one that are very curated, that is you have the to put things like okay, this is what I use to see. If everybody is coming to portfolio, that things that them to see. I don't want them looking this one and everything is just up and there. There's no direction to what they want to see part time like that. That's when you can use Dribble and Behance. So the first thing we are going to do is to set up our Behance page. So I already have my account, but you guys will need to create an account by going to www.behance.net. You have to go to www.behance.net. I'm going to type it into the group chat also, behance.net. So when you go to behance.net, you are going to sign in. You are going to sign in with your Google account. I wish this section is being done online. It's being done physically because there are some settings that we need to do, that we need to follow up, which is and requires some kind of level. So we need to sign up. When you sign up with your Google account, you have to do some steps to be able to be finalized to have a portfolio. The first thing, I will type it to the group chat also. You set up your full name, and your details. That's your full name and stuff like that. After that, you set up your link, your Behance link. Now, for example, my own Behance link is www.behance.net/Okobamiduro. That means if I want to share my link, if I want to share my portfolio with anybody, once I just type in the URL and share it with people, they can see my designs. So if I share you my link, then it's just going to take you directly to this section whereby you can see the project I've posted so far. I hope you can see my screen. You can see the project I've posted so far. You can say, okay, this is a logo project, this is a logo project, this is an app project, this is a logo, this is app, this is app, this is this and that and that. Because of what? I've arranged it. So you need to set up your link also. Now, you have to select a username that is only peculiar to you, that is unique, that can use for your Behance link. So you set up your link. Then the next thing, you're going to set up your availability. How available are you? If possible, maybe when the class resumes physically, maybe we are still going to go back to it to see how it is. But let me just introduce us to it first now. So we have availability. You're going to set up your availability also. Then there are some settings that you need to check there. If possible, maybe I will create another account. I will record the video and send to us so that you can see. But if not, maybe when we resume physically, I'm going to show that to us. So you set up your availability. Then we now go to sharing your work. Sharing your work is what we will do last. Sharing your work. So there's a way you share your work. There's a way you post on Behance, not like you're posting on social media. So for example, now let's say I check this one now. If I check this one now, you're going to see lots of images. You're going to see a lot of images. You're going to see about the project. You're going to see a lot of things I've put in place. This one is a GIF image. That's why the image is changing. You have this one. You have this. You have that. Just scrolling. Explaining the rationale behind the design, the color I use, the asset I use, the social media, this thing, the preview. Let me show you for mobile app, because this is a product design class, not graphic design class. So for example, now this is a fintech app. So you can see one link every way you get paid. You can see the case study. You can see the project overview, my role as a designer, the category, the dates. You can see the user's problem, the solutions. What else do we see? You see the user persona, you see pain points, you see goals, you see another user persona there, you see the empathy map, what they say, what they feel, what they do, what they think. You see details there. You see the user flow. If I scroll down again, you see more pictures. Just trying to showcase how the app is going to be like. You see the typography, you see the color, you see the wireframe, you see the component sets that I use. You see the UI designs. Okay, this is the onboarding screen. This is the start screen, onboarding screen, the home screen, the send money, add funds, other things like that. Just keep scrolling. Then other screen and the final screen. Thank you for viewing. And that's it. So this is what we call case study. So when you are posting portfolio, you have something call it case study. On Behance, we call it case study. That means you are giving us insights about the design, not the full design, but you are giving us insights, your process, the problems you face, the solutions you have, how you're able to solve those things. You are giving us insights to those things. That's what Behance helps us to do. So when you are sharing, you are giving us insights. We always post case study on Behance. Now, the other one is Dribble. Now, Dribble is just like you are sharing shots. You are sharing shots. What is shots like? It's just like maybe you just do a short project, or just say just do a personal project and just want to post it online. without doing a full case study, you can use shorts for that. So, for example, now, let's look at this one. This Kubara, I also have it on Behance. Now, let's see how what I posted is I posted as this on Dribble. So you can see Kubara. It's just shorts, nothing much. Just how many images? 3 images. 1, 2, 3, and this one. And that's what I posted about it. There's nothing like about the projects or this thing and that and that and that. It's just shorts. We call it shorts on Dribble. Meanwhile, let me log in. Why is it logging me out? Meanwhile, on Behance, it's more detailed than that. So on Behance, you can see on Behance, this is it on Behance. It's more detailed than that. I have about the project. I have the logo, design process. I have the design process. I have the text, the color, application of the logo in different way, in different formats. I have it that way. Compared to what's gonna shorts, Dribble, that is just shorts. I just give them shorts. So that's it. So when let's say you're doing some side projects and you just want to post it, you can use shorts. You can use Dribble to post it. And when you say you want to design a full case study, you're going to use Behance. So let's say, for example, now, let's say I design. Let me show you one. Okay, UI designer. Okay, this one here. So look at this one. This is just like I'm just trying to explore what's going on. Mobile design. So I just designed this one, and it's not much. How many screens? 1, 2, 3. So I can't be putting 3 screens as case study on Behance. So look at it. This is the screen 1, screen 2, screen 3. I just put them shots. And that's it. It's just 3 screens. And that's what I just posted on Dribble. Meanwhile, on Behance, it requires you to post more. The more you post, the better it's going to get on that. And that is that on case study. So case study is going to help us to position ourselves to get jobs, to get internship, to get payments, and every other thing like that. So case study is portfolio rather. Portfolio is just allowing us to put ourselves out there. Now, you can put because now based on how it's going to work here, you're going to have nothing less than 2 case study. 2 case study before you finish your program at Survey. You're going to ensure that you have at least 2 on your design. So some of the assignments that you have been doing so far, you might need to work on it again. You might need to work on it again and again and again to refine it so that you can post it on this platform. So that when you're trying to apply for jobs and they say, share me your portfolio, you're going to have something tangible to showcase to clients. I hope you get that. So I think some people have left the call. Maybe they want to do something else. But the assignment I'm just going to give you today is just to work on those corrections that I'm giving to you, those website design, correct them, make adjustments to them, and also create the Behance page. Create a Behance page. So when you create the Behance page, if you have any issue with that, you can just put a call through me so that I can put it through, so that you can follow up with the setup and add a link to yourself. So from there, we continue and we keep moving forward and forward and forward. So any other question? Any other question? Yeah. So work on those corrections, please. I'll be expecting your feedback. Then also post on LinkedIn. It has been a while you guys posted actually. Post on LinkedIn. I'll be expecting your post on LinkedIn today or tomorrow. Post your LinkedIn. You can even post the hero section that you have done alone. Just put it out as a frame and share it online so that your LinkedIn does not look so dormant after a very long time.
All right, sir.
Yeah. So thank you very much.